Morning, guys. So it's roughly about 6:30 now. I got up at 5, sorted my camera gear out. Probably should have done that last night, but I was very lazy. So this morning I'm planning to make some photographs of some foxes, maybe a couple of short videos, hopefully show you guys some of it. I came across a fox den about a year ago with a single female. Actually, it's a group of dens, all within about a kilometre or two radius. A couple of females, one in particular allowed me to get quite close, not that close, but close enough to get some photographs of her. So I've been visiting her, I don't know, maybe once every 2 weeks, just on my way home from work, just to see if she's around. And this week, I've come across her, and her cubs have left the den. So she's got some 2 cubs, I believe one's a male, one's a female, and they've only just recently started to leave the den. I would probably say they're 5 weeks, 6 weeks old. They're quite big already. They're quite independent. They seem to be feeding on solid foods and not relying on milk. So I'm hoping to get some video footage for you guys and make some photos. So let's just see how I get on, and hopefully you enjoy the show. Is it a show? Vlog? I guess it's a vlog. That's my shovel in the back. You can hear it rolling about there as I go around the roundabouts. Should probably tell you where I'm going, actually, shouldn't I? So we moved to an area called Town Square, just outside the city. It's not actually that far outside the city. I thought the trips into the city would be a lot worse, but it's really not that bad. It's like everywhere in Dubai. It takes you a minimum of 20 minutes to go to the shop, or 20 minutes to get to the other side of the city. That's how it feels anyway. So I've taken the Al Qudra Road out to Al Qudra Lakes, which is quite a popular photography spot, tourist spot, day visitor spot. I find it gets a bit too crowded at the weekend. I think the animals get a little bit harassed, so I do try to avoid it as much as possible, unless I just need a quick photography fix, or I need some content for Instagram on how to get it. But I veered off the Al Qudra Road. I'm now going to my secret spot. I don't really share locations of rare or sensitive animals. I just don't think it's fair on the animals. I've seen once local animals or spots get sighted, or the word gets round, they literally get harassed. I've got a little friend of mine showed me some pictures lately of a little owl location, and literally the people are just harassing the birds, walking on their nesting sites. Some off-roaders are actually driving on their nesting sites, and it's just a bit of a shame. So my favourite birds are the owls, but I don't really visit them very often because I just feel that they're just a little bit overly exploited. I'll go every few weeks just to check on them, just for my own curiosity, but I don't stay long. I don't get too close, and I try to leave them to it as much as I can. I think now we're actually into the breeding season, so I think now it's even more prudent to leave them alone. Unfortunately, a lot of our migratory birds that have overwintered here have started to move on, and as subject matter gets less for the photographers, they get more and more harassed. So up until the summer anyway. Once the summer kicks in, we get the proper 40-degree, 50-degree heat. People don't like to go out into the deserts. The sand gets really soft, so a lot of people just get stuck. You find you can't be outside the car for long periods of time, so that helps the birds a lot. Obviously, some of us die hard still manage to do it. Not in this, obviously. I take the Jeep, but it's the best way to see them, I think.
This might be a good time to talk about gear. I'll have a cup of coffee, a very small cup of coffee. So, currently using the Sony A7R4, 200 to 600mm lens. I am in crop mode. I don't want to get too close. Little Foxy's just keeping an eye on me, but having a bit of a nap at the same time. Lens coat beanbag. Really love this thing. This is my second beanbag. The first one was nowhere near as good as this. Comes with a base plate that you can insert on the inside. It screws a could be any kind of head really. I was using a gimbal head, but now I'm on the Manfrotto 502 AH, I think. Don't know if it says it on there somewhere. I think it's the AH. Fluid video head. It does a fantastic job, honestly. I think it's more or less replaced my gimbal altogether now. This fox is so cute. I'll put that down. See if I can show you. I'm not too sure if you can see that or not. That's all it's doing. Nice little nap. But still keeping a close eye on me.
Feel free to subscribe, like and comment. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. A few things I did learn putting this video together, mostly through the editing process. Firstly, it doesn't take 5 minutes to put one together, but YouTube and Google are pretty much helpful for learning how to do most parts of the edit. Making the video itself, I think the biggest lesson I learned was probably the audio, definitely in the car scene. Yes, Premiere Pro does a good job of removing the background noise, but I think it's better if I try to get the audio as clean as possible in camera before I start the edit process. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.